Ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between. My name is Andy and you are watching a series called $0 Mods, where I get my BMW Z3 Roadster and modify it for absolutely $0, in theory. Of course, a few things that have been purchased in the past, the tools required to perform the task. This particular day is probably the most true to the $0 mod theme because I am performing a decat. That's it. In this particular BMW is an M44 1.9 litre, and as commonly known, they do lack a bit of power. So I'm gonna gut the cat, see what kind of a difference that makes in power. I do use the car quite frequently, so it is important to to have a good driving experience. Alrighty, so something I noticed recently when I was doing some driving on the road, midway through a corner or something like that, hit a little bit of a bump. The suspension travels a bit, and I noticed the steering wheel moving. So what I'm picturing is somehow my bolts that hold the whole steering rack or assembly into the, the chassis frame have come loose. So I'm gonna have to have a look at that. Too bad. Someone in the past has put, I think, an incision in the fastener, which you saw from that other shot, that there's nowhere really to put a socket on or anything like that. So whoever's done it, quite the genius. I was able to tighten it up with the screwdriver. So yeah, that's good. Let's move on. Okay, so this cat piece is quite big. It starts from here, bottom of the extractors. So there's 4 bolts here, a little bit rusty. Had to spray some WD on them as per usual. 2 holding points here, 2 brackets which hold the exhaust in place, which is a good feature too. And a 2-bolt flange up here. This is the cat, of course, and it does sound pretty solid, like the cat's still in there. So I'm keen to see what it looks like. A lot of material in there. That seems pretty easy, actually. Yeah, so it's ceramic on the inside. Makes it nice and brittle and easy, crumbles nicely. So I really hope this doesn't take long. Yeah, a lot of the time when it's metal, it's this. When you hammer it, when I hammer it, deep inside of there, it gets stuck and I have to hammer it in all different directions. But this is crumbling nicely. It's good. Let's have a look. See what the result is. Yep, there we go. That's what we want. Wow, look at that. Here we are in Forest Lake now. It's a beautiful spot to get shots. And I always come here, you'll see a lot of videos done here at sunset. So it's quite convenient that I finished this job in time. The cat was quite a success, significantly louder, as you saw in that sound bite from earlier. Before, it sounded choked, to be honest. And I actually didn't see much carbon or anything like that stuck in the cat. So when I broke it down, it was nice and clean. It came out trouble-free, which is a positive as well. Rear shocks, I changed those back to the Monroe gas, which have been around for I'd say a long time. They have, those shocks have scuff marks on them from the tires and all sorts of things. So, and it's significantly better. The ride down the road is amazing. When it comes to the running of the car, so when I first started the car after I gutted the Cat, it did run a little bit rough. I think the computer was kind of figuring out what was happening, the new, you know, running condition that it has. And yeah, like I said, probably going back in time, I might not have gutted the Cat, you know. It is significantly louder, and I do like an element of stealth. I don't like to draw, you know, lots of attention. It depends what car it is. But yeah, I think I can notice top end, it does rev a lot more freely. So let's see how that goes with fuel economy and that sort of thing. I did discover a exhaust hanger that has, I don't know, it's gone. I think there was a rust repair, and whoever it was, thank you very much, whoever you are that fixed the rust in that area, but now there is no exhaust hanger barb to hang a rubber insulator from. So yeah. Steering column is fixed, so now it doesn't, actually, I feel safer, I feel secure. It's amazing how a taut steering wheel and the feedback from that can give you a sense of security and faith in the car. Big thing, massive difference. So yeah, I did fix that, as you saw. Yeah, it is constantly improving. I'm excited because, you know, it had a starter motor that wasn't, you know, activating all the time and all that sort of thing. So it's slowly coming together. Yeah, and the takeaway from today, yeah, it's work, it's time, it's improvement, but it is very satisfying, very rewarding. So please join me on the next video. I will do some porting. So we've freed up the exhaust side of things for now. Now I will, you know, attack the front with a bit of, probably not so savage porting, but a bit of mild porting, you know, from the throttle body through to the head. And you know, some of you may be concerned about that, you know, shavings going into the motor, but I assure you this motor is basically trash. It is overheating constantly. I have to top it up with water all the time. Don't even run coolant in it because it loses that much of it. So yeah. Anyway, God bless.